friends out there, welcome. Today is tool time. I was thinking about all the tools I use around the house. I bet you have lots of tools around your house that your mom or dad or brother or sister will use. I'm going to see if you know the names of some of these tools. What's this tool? I'll give you a clue. I use a nail and did you say hammer? That's right, a hammer and nail. Tap, 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 tap. And I can put that nail right into the wood. How about that? And then, see this part right here? I can pull the nail out of the wood with the same tool. That's a hammer. Let's see, what's this one? Anybody recognize this? It's a screwdriver. Well, first you've got to have a screw. Here it is right here. And you put the screwdriver in and turn it and turn it and turn it until the screw goes into the wood. It's a little harder than it looks. Twirling, twirling, twirling. Screwdriver. What's this tool? It's a paintbrush. And this is the tool you use to stir the paint up. The paint stirrer and the paintbrush. This is a putty knife. Sometimes you have to put some goo in here and fit it down in there and scrape it until that hole is covered up with putty. It's a putty knife. This is a level. There's a little ball in there, and it tells me if my project is straight. I don't know. And the ball goes back and forth until it's balanced. And this is a straight edge. I can draw a line, a straight edge. And this one is pliers. Let's put the nail back into the wood. And I could pull it out with pliers. Here's the pliers, and I squeeze the pliers, and I pull out the nail. Pretty nifty. Well, here's a way that you can practice hammering. I used to do this a long time ago in my preschool. This is styrofoam, and this is a hard cutting board, so it won't go through, and it keeps everything stable. And I can practice. You might have a wooden or a plastic hammer at home you could practice with, and this is a golf tee. Golf tees have points just like my nail, but they're not as dangerous. And so you can practice hammering with a golf tee and a hammer. It's fun. You can pull the golf tees out and do it all over again. You can hammer in a line. You can hammer anywhere. You can make a picture with the designs. Maybe you could make a square or a rectangle. See how that looks? It's great practice and good hand-eye coordination. Well, let's play What's Missing with some of these tools that I showed you today. Hammer, paintbrush. Oh, I didn't show you shovel. You know shovels. We can do all kinds of things with shovels. And I think we'll pick screwdriver for our What's Missing game today. So let's see. Let me put this underneath here so you can see what's in on the tray. Shovel, screwdriver, hammer, and paintbrush. Remember, shovel, screwdriver, hammer, paintbrush. I'm going to cover it up. See if you remember. Which one is going to disappear this time? What's missing? Oh, did you say paintbrush? You are right. Very good perception. Let's try it again. All right, which one will I choose this time? What's missing? Well, there's the paintbrush and there's the hammer. What was here? Here's the shovel. Do I hear it? Who said it? Screwdriver. Right. Very good. Let's try it again. What's going to disappear this time? What's missing? Did you say? I think you said it. Hammer. Here it is right here. Let's try one more time. Covering it all up. And what will disappear this time? What is it? I've got the paintbrush, hammer, screwdriver. What was there? Who's saying it? Yes, the shovel. Great job, everyone. I think you know your tools. Well, I have a wonderful story today about a trip to the hardware store. It's called Let's Go to the Hardware Store. It's written by Anne Rockwell and illustrated by Melissa Iwai. When we moved into our bigger house, everything needed fixing. That's what Mommy said. Daddy said he could fix it all if he had some new tools. They're unpacking boxes and arranging things. Oh, Mommy sees a crack in the ceiling. Don't forget the picture hangers, Mommy said as we left. Then off we went to the hardware store, Daddy and Fiora and me. Joe's hardware store, and in they go. Daddy saw a brand new hammer that would come in handy and was better than his old one. We put that handy new hammer in the cart along with some other things. These are different kinds of hammers, and I bet it's hard for you to see, but the hammers come in all different shapes and sizes. So many screwdrivers. Look at all of them on the display. We couldn't decide which one to get. Fiora liked the one with the yellow handle. I liked the red one best. Daddy chose a whole set of new screwdrivers. Then he'd be prepared for all the jobs. We had to get spackle and a putty knife. I showed you a putty knife to fix the crack in the ceiling. Sandpaper would smooth the spackle when it was dry. We got a can of paint and a brush with a tiny black bristles. Here's the sandpaper, putty knife, spackle, paint. Wonderful. They're getting so many nice things. The crack was too high for Daddy to reach, so we needed a step ladder. We chose the bright yellow one. Daddy got a new level with a golden bubble inside. When the bubble floated right in the middle, it meant that we were measuring perfectly straight. He needed the level to fix the screen door that had broken. It was really a mess. We got new hinges for it and a hook and eye latch to fasten it shut at night. Here's the hook and eye, and Daddy got new hinges. That's the way it swings. Fiora found a saw that wasn't rusty. This was a shiny and beautiful saw to cut wood. Daddy said he liked a good sharp saw when he cut lumber for the new kitchen shelves. So Daddy did all the cutting, not Fiora or the boy. We needed fat screws and long nails and short screws and shiny nails called brads for fixing this and that. We got a variety. We picked some from the open bins. We found a shiny steel tape measure that pulled out and then snapped back with a zip, and a leather carpenter's apron where Daddy could put all his tools. That looked really neat. He could just wear all the tools around his waist in that apron. Just as we were about to pay and leave, Fiora and I saw a birdhouse kit. Can we get it, please? Daddy said yes. When we got home, Mommy asked, "But where are the picture hangers?" "Oh," said Daddy, "we had forgotten them. We had laid out all that we had, and there were no picture hangers." So off we went again, Daddy and Fiora and me, back to the hardware store here from our house over here. Back in the store, which was filled with such interesting and handy things. We were becoming friends with the man behind the cash register, and we really enjoyed exploring all that the hardware store had to offer. Thanks for listening, friends.